fire and pain, and always get up again. There's nothing we can't do, and we're about to prove. Oh, we get stronger as we go.
Hey guys, welcome to the Gray State and this episode of the Rounds Up. I am still licking my wounds from last week's episode with the 308 wind disaster that from Atomic on the Tip Match King that I know a lot of you guys chimed in. I appreciate it, saying that you guys have had some bad luck with that round too. And I'll tell you what, I didn't like that round and that round did not like me, so there's no love lost. But I am a hard-headed and I just can't stop swinging at things. So today I'm coming out with another Tip Match King, this time also from Atomic. It's in 223 Remington though. It's their tactical law enforcement ammunition, 77 grain match round. It's another Tip Match King from Sierra. It's got a published velocity of 2,600 feet per second at the muzzle, a ballistic coefficient of 0.42, which is pretty dandy because today the wind is ripping. It's about 15 miles an hour left to right, gusting up to 20. Temps are in the mid 40s, going to be creeping up into 50s. I do have some Raj with the recon that I did earlier, but enough about that. So the game plan for today is really simple. I brought out two platforms for us. It is a tactical law enforcement ammunition product, so I brought out two tactical application platforms. I have a Mk18 from Daniel Defense, which is of course a 10.3 inch barrel. This is going to be my CQB representation for SWAT operations, and then for patrol side and maybe some light sniper work, I brought out a 16 inch Daniel Defense DDm4v11 with a Leupold Mark 6 up top, which is a 3x18. And no, it's not that it's all about Daniel Defense love. It just allows me to focus on this round and not worry about different barrel manufacturers and stuff like that. They're identical. They're both 1 7 inch twists. So the test for today, it's going to be really simple. It's going to be reliability. Any failures to feed fire or eject, I will let us know about. I'll be cataloging those. And then from there, I'm just going to chrono the round. We need to know what the speeds are doing. It's got a published velocity of 2,600 feet per second at the muzzle, like I mentioned. I think it's going to be a lot lower than that, especially out of the Mk18. I'm thinking somewhere probably if I can get north of 2,000 feet per second, I'll be happy. And on this, I'm probably going to lose a couple hundred feet per second. I don't know if they use a 24-inch barrel or whatnot, but I do know this. Nobody would be using a 24-inch barrel in the field, even if they publish it at 2,600 feet per second. I'm guessing we'll get somewhere around 2,400 out of a 16-inch barrel. At least that's what I'm hoping for. So the test today, I'm going to chrono it, 10 rounds each. And then I'm going to go out to 100 yards. I figure that's a good application for this round when it's considered tactical from a police perspective or law enforcement. And then from there, I'm going to push it out. I'm just going to move. I'm going to drop the 18, go exclusively to the V11, go out to 300 yards and see if I can't dispatch a couple bad guys with 2 shots after I build my drop tables and publish them for you guys. That's basically it. I'm going to keep it real easy today. So let's get shooting. Okay, first test is going to be the 10.3 inch Daniel Defense at 100 yards. I got sighted in. Again, published velocity is 2,600 feet. I'm expecting way less than that out of a 10.3 inch platform. See what we get. .2088, yeah, way less. .2091. 2105. 2110. 2139 for shot 5. 2127. 2119 for shot 7. Shot 8's 2099. 2 more. 2114. 2133 is our shot 10. All right. All right, guys, really quick. Average 2113, highest 2139, lowest 2088, extreme spread to 50, standard deviation of 17.3, number of shots 10. Let me move over to the V11 here and see what we get out of a 16-inch barrel. Okay, guys, let's see what we get out of the 16-inch V11 here from Daniel. 10 rounds. 2,400 on the head. 2396. Shot 3 was also 2396. Shot 4 is 2415. This wind is something else. 2413 for shot 5. 2431. 2405. Shot 8 was 2385. 2383 for 9. And shot number 10 to finish it off. 2399. Let's see what our totals are here. All right. All right, 16 inches, average 2402, so about 198 shy of the 2600, which we expect, right? This is not a long-inch barrel, but it is a tactical round, so I would not expect to be using a 24-inch barrel or anything like that in a tactical capacity. So that's worth noting here, all right? Highest 2431, lowest is 2383, extreme spread of 48, so about the same as the 10.3 within a couple of points there. Standard deviation of 14.5, number of shots 10. All right, let me go hang a couple of targets up at 100. And since this is a tactical round, I'm not going to put up 1-inch grids today. I'm going to put up some hostage targets. We'll see what we can do here. All right. Okay, guys, this is going to be a 100-yard shootout here. This is a tactical round, so I'm not really going to be going for super group. I'm going to try and put 5 headshots on each bad guy. Those are the heads to the right and to the left of the blue hostage. And I got my GoPro down at there at 100. I'm going to shoot the right target first with this optic so I can try and hopefully keep away. I'm a little more optimistic with a magnified optic out there rather than when I used to go with no magnification on an Eotech. So we'll see what happens here, all right? It's going to be 5 rounds each. I'm going to go to target right first. And here we go. We're going to go hot. My wind is blowing left to right at about 10 knots. There we go. All right, send in number 1. Well, that was a T-zone hit. And shot number 5. Not too shabby at all. Wow. Okay, well, you'd expect it to be pretty decent at 100, right? I mean, come on. All right, next 5 at 100. All right, here I go. I'm going to take a quick look here and see where I'm at. All right, that was a hit on the left target. All right, here we go. Four more. All right, let's see what this group looks like through the scope. Then we'll get down there and we'll go grab them. Oh man, looks like I just cheeked the dude. Okay, well, it is what it is. Results don't lie, but then again, come on, I'm shooting out of a Mark 18 with no optic in the wind. All right, let me go grab the targets here pretty quick. Okay guys, this is where it's gonna get a little bit fun. So I've got a little smaller than human-sized target out there at 300 yards right now. I've also got the GoPro out there. Winds are whipping about 12 to 13 miles an hour left to right. I do have Mirage, and the GoPro, like I said, the GoPro is out there. So my goal here is I'm gonna try and take the terrorists out at 300 yards. This is a tactical law enforcement round. Normally in those scenarios, you're not gonna be pushing 300 yards. They're gonna be much closer in urban environments, but this is marketed as tactical law enforcement ammunition. So that's what we're gonna do here. I'm gonna put it out to what I would consider a pretty good extreme for it at 300 yards and see what we get. Okay, let's have some fun. Hopefully I don't smoke a GoPro. It's always a bad day at the office, if you know what I mean. I'm gonna bag up a little bit here. I'm going to dial my correction. Again, it was 1.8, so I'm at 1. There's my 8, so I should be just a little low by a fraction of a smidge here. That is a technical term. All right, we're going hot. Reading the wind, I'm holding about a ½ mil to the left. Bad guy left. And that looks like a headshot to me. Bad guy right. Down. Tango down, 2 for 2, just like that. At 300 yards. Okay guys, one thing I do want to stress and a point that I make is that these rounds, I've never shot this round before, and I went 2 for 2 at 300 after just using a lab radar, figuring out what my speeds were out of my particular rifle, building my drop tables, and engaging after reading the wind. So this is all stuff that's just basically very, very stock, and you can, for lack of better words, this is something that everybody should be able to do with this kind of precision. Again, I've never shot this round, and I went 2 for 2 on headshots at 300 yards, outdoors prone. And it just shows you what happens when you just put just a little bit of the science behind what goes on here in shooting and apply it and have some good fundamentals behind you. You can pull some stuff off pretty cool. All right, guys, I am down off the deck, and what a day shooting. Had some great luck with this round today. Maybe it was luck, maybe not. Whatever it is, I like this round better than the 308 counterpart, and it seems to like me better. So what happened today? Well, first and foremost, there was no reliability issues. I mean, that's the first thing, right? No failures to feed, fire, or eject. Everything worked just fine. Secondly, chronographing. The round was slower than the 2,600 feet per second that's advertised. Of course, I expect that when I'm using a 16-inch platform, and especially on a 10.3-inch platform with a 77-grain projectile. So it was pretty respectable on the Mark 18. I was like a 21.13, I think. Over 10 rounds was my average, and the standard deviation wasn't that bad. And then on the 16-inch V11, I was closer to 24.02. Again, I'm guessing Atomic probably used an 18-inch when they were testing it. I like the 10.3-inch and the 16-inch, kind of thinking about CQB SWAT, and then also just patrol rifle sizes. And that's kind of where I went with this on this testing. So respectable numbers on both of them. It allowed me to build the drop tables and share them with you guys with just more about that in a second. And then the engagements. I mean, 100 yards, they did fine. T-box hits on this guy, and yeah, I got a little loose on a Mark 18, but I'm dealing with 15-mile-an-hour winds today. No fixed, no magnification on a fixed optic in the Eotech with a 10.3-inch barrel. I mean, come on. And I barely smoked the good guy by about 2 rounds right there. And somehow I can't count either. I had 6 rounds there, so I disadvantaged myself even more. But besides that, after 100 yards, took it up to 300, published those drop tables, put it all together, bam. Smoked 2 bad guys right off the get-go, 2 headshots into T-boxes. It just shows you, if you guys, that's the purpose of this channel. I've never shot this round before. If you have sound mechanics, you take a little bit of knowledge, you have some tools and you know how to use them, you can apply that knowledge and just take it and just go out and execute, like quite literally, at 300 yards and push the limits of what you might think you may or may not be able to do. So that's the goal for this thing. I hope you guys found it entertaining, value, slightly informational. I'll push, of course the stuff's up there. I'll publish all the docs and whatnot, but check for videos. Check for me on Instagram at Gray State Medic. If you do the whole Instagram thing, I publish stuff on a daily basis and just a lot more of the just daily going-ons in my life, stuff like that. And that's really it for this one. Like, subscribe, comment, hit the little bell to get notified when I publish new stuff, which, by the way, I should hopefully be doing much sooner. And I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but I'm also rocking a new camera here today. I'm also picked up a Sony Alpha in 4K, so I'm kind of adding to the whole thing here. So for 2020, start getting some cooler video stuff going. So that's it for this one. Until next time, stay safe.